Hey guys, so today we are out here at the shop. We've got a few projects we've got to get done. We're going to bring you along and show you what we're working on today. First up, we've got a hose reel that we're going to mount. I'll show you the wood post. We need to cement it into the ground, so we're going to do that real quick and get the hose reel mounted onto it. So here we go. Art's going to be my muscle. He's going to put in, we're not doing anything fancy here. We're just putting in a little bit of this just so we can get that post to set up and be sturdy so that we can mount the hose reel onto it. So here we go. Okay, now we've got our water. I'm just going to put just a little bit in here. And kind of mix it. That wasn't very handy. This in here so that it can be setting up while we're working on our other projects. As you can see, you just keep adding water a little bit at a time and mixing it with a stick or whatever you'd like to get it all stirred together. All right, I think that'll do it for now. We're just going to let that sit while we're working on our other projects, and then after it dries in a little bit, we can finish mounting the hose reel. By the way, it is not even 9 a.m. and we are already sweating. It is hot out here, so forgive us for our sweatiness. Okay, guys, it is the next day. I had to wait for the concrete to cure before I could mount the hose reel onto the post without it falling over. So now I want to show you exactly how this reel works and why I needed one in the first place. So as you can see, there's just a pin in the back of it and it slips right onto that mount and then it clips into place. It's super simple to put on there. As you'll notice throughout the video, we have large flower beds in the front of our office building. Those beds are 12 foot wide each. We have a water pump on either side of our shop, but they are located more toward the back half of the building. I would have liked to have hooked up drip irrigation here at the shop, just like I have at home, but it just wasn't feasible at this time. For the past 2 years, I've had to hand water the flower beds each day. I keep 5-gallon buckets here and was constantly lugging those back and forth from the faucet to the front. If you don't know, I had torn my rotator cuff in both shoulders back in 2022. Lugging those heavy buckets back and forth was causing much more damage and leaving me in a lot of pain. I watch a lot of gardeners that talk about the hose link hose reel all the time. I seriously wanted to get one of those. Unfortunately, it's just not in the budget yet. I started researching cheaper alternatives. I don't remember the exact measurements now, but it was somewhere between 80 and 100 feet from the water pump to the flower beds in front of our building. I knew I needed a reel that had at least 100 foot of hose inside. So in normal Shayla fashion, I started doing a ton of research on all kinds of retractable hose reels. And that's when I finally came across this one. The brand name, I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Reductus. Retractable Garden Hose Reel Wall Mount is what it says on Amazon. And that is where I purchased it. It was one of the least expensive options on Amazon at the time. I had read a bunch of reviews. Now, there were cheaper options that had horrible reviews. This one had mostly positive reviews, and it was the least expensive. If you are looking for an affordable retractable hose reel, I definitely do recommend this one. I have not had any issues, and the distance it covers is amazing. It has definitely helped me to keep our flower beds looking great this year. To learn more, you can find the Amazon link in our video description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll stick around and check out some of our other videos. And remember to go the second mile for someone in your life today.